everybody, it's Eileen Hull. How are you all today? It's nice and chilly where we are. I love it. It's winter. So today we're going to talk about something that some of you guys in the group have brought up, and it happens all the time. Hi Charlotta and Laura. So if anybody in the group has tips that they want to throw in too, that's great. Hi Rosemary, Marty. Oh, I just missed someone's name. Octavia. Hey Charlotta and Joellen, Emma, Angie, how are you? I think I have an order ready to send to you. Olivia, yes, that was her name. Michelle, and whoops, I missed it again. You were scrolling here. Yeah, so today we're going to do something that is, occasionally it comes along, and so we need, oh, there's Laura Keenbaum, hi, and Lisa, Loretta, how are you? Wendy, Laura, Alice, Deborah. Feel like Romper Room. Did you guys used to watch that? Hey Glum, Vicky, Maz, Judy. Aw, good to see everybody. Yeah, we're I was just over in the fan club, and I'm glad that I looked because this issue comes up all the time, and actually, honestly, I have this problem too. Hey Karen. What we're talking about is arranging our paper on our die where we want it so that we can cut one front and one back. And it seems like, how hard is that, you know? But it is. Laura's back. The two Lauras from Michigan. Hi, Janice and Sharon. So today we're going to tackle this. Hey, Johanna, my neighbor. We're gonna do a demo on our new folio journal because it's a big one, and we have this issue. It's gonna. Oh, hey, Marion and Holly. This issue happens a lot. Yes, that's the one, Glum. So it happens a lot on some of the different dies. There's Sue. Sue is the one who brought the question up, and Sue, thank you very much because I did not have a topic for today and I was kind of scrambling, so this helps me out a lot. Hi, Michelle. So what we're going to do is we'll try it out with our new die. I know that the people in the US don't have it, but if you have, there's Alice and Linda. My day is going okay, better than the other day, that's for sure. What a mess. I slept until like 10:30 the next morning. We have missed you, Laura. So anyway, this technique is going to work with your, let's see, your journal, you know, the big one. It's going to work with the wrap journal and the pocket notebook, in addition to this new one. So I know that not everybody has this one yet. We're still have it on back order. You will be the first to get it when it comes to the States. Oh, thank you from France. Wow. Good to see you. Oh, there's Leslie. So we're going to be working on this, but if you don't have it yet, just know that it applies to all those other dies where you have to cut two, or you want to get it right with your binding. Okay, this is a really, really tricky, not tricky. This is an easy solution. Yeah, Laura is greeting her royal subjects. So today, I think we'll just get to it because, let me just get you up on my screen here. I don't have any mail or anything else to show. I've been busy making videos. I don't like making videos. These are much easier. 12 Karens. Hi, Helen. Let's see if I have you. Yep, there you are. I'm on mute. Okay. All right. I can see your comments, and my new contacts are working great. I can see the screen and the phone, and I can see my table. So I'm very excited because I used to have to put on my glasses when the camera go down. Very complicated thing. Anyway, let's get into doing this, okay? So what we're talking about is, oh, there is one thing I wanted to show you. Somebody had asked the other day about doing a ring binding and maybe do a die that would work that way. Well, I had done this a while ago, and I didn't really finish it because I wasn't happy with how it came out, just because of how I had, whoa, wait a minute, let me untie it. I had closed it up. But I did it with the journal die, and all I did was I die cut it out of the sheet, you know, the piece of mat board. I did not fold over on the score lines. I kept it the full width, and then I just punched holes and added eyelets and made just a little journal out of it. Hey, Linda. But I'm not sure I love it. I think my rings are too big. You know, I'd have to make this really fat. Oh, yay! There's Pax. Now it's official. Hey, Hillary. So I made it, but I'm not in love with it, and I'm going to fiddle with it a little bit more. But I did try it, and it works. I think maybe the holes need to be bigger, or maybe I should not have used the eyelets because it's a little stiff when I mean, now it works, of course, but it seemed a little stiff when I turned the page, so I don't know, I kind of put it aside. Sometimes you have to do that. The cats are greeting each other. That's good. Oh, there's Cheryl. Okay, so what we're going to do, today we're going to use some of the mixed media board because I hardly ever use it, and I'm running low on mat board, although I do have both in the shop if anybody needs any. The other things that I'm going to use today are, this is the mixed media board, and I'm going to use my Easy Cut adhesive. It's just a lot faster. This is restocked if anybody wants it. And I'm going to use some paper, and the paper that we're going to use is directional. So that means either have a text on here or a print that's going to matter if you do it, you know, like this way or this way. If you do an all over print, that's cheating for today. Okay, so one thing that you might want to think about is have a couple sheets just in case. All right, this is before you learn the tricks. After you learn the tricks, your one sheet is going to do you're going to get a whole journal out of it, okay? But for today, when you're practicing, just have a couple sheets on hand, that even maybe ones that are not your favorite, just so you can test. And that is one of the things that I recommend, and what some people do is they will just run it through and keep that piece, and then they will mark on the die like where it goes in relationship to the die. But the tip that I have is just so much easier and so simple. So let's just get into it, and I will turn the camera around and we'll get going, okay? All right, hope that I don't, whoa, dropped it. Okay, let me turn this around. I know, I like that paper too, and what I'm gonna do with it is, oh, wait a minute, let me turn this down a little. Sorry, you're getting this thing in the way, but if I move it, I'm going to hit my volume arrow, and I'm afraid I'll turn myself off or something. So I'm just going to have to work over here. I'm working on it. This is a new setup, so I'm still trying to figure things out here. But anyway, this is the material we're going to be using today. You can use the mat board, you can use the chipboard, and then there is another, where'd it go? There's a whiteboard that comes in the mixed media pack. You get 10 sheets, 5 of each, and the whiteboard here is just a tiny bit thinner than the mat board. So you get more sheets, so you know, either way, depends on what you're making. For this, what I'm going to make today, and I'm using this paper because I always make albums for the girls, and I don't ever make them for the boys. So they're in Boy Scouts, and I'm gonna make them each a little, like a little folder that they can keep all of their treasures, little rocks or whatever. I'm gonna make 2 little closed-in pockets for them. I'm not gonna do the whole thing today, but I wanna show you the tip. But the first thing that you have to think about when you're putting this on your die is what direction is your paper gonna be going? you know, what direction is your book going. So on this one, it's going this way. So when you trim your paper, trim it like this. Don't trim it like that, because then that will be going the wrong way, right? Seems easy? Well, guess who messed that up many times? Me. So do as I say, not as I do. So I'm going to get my Caterpillar up here, and we're going to cut our paper. We're going to do the whole thing from scratch. Yeah, Girl Scouts would love it too, really. I just thought it's more, you know, the wood and stuff, but yes, it's perfect. So, okay, we're going to turn this sideways, and we're going to cut it at 6 inches. Okay, that's going to cover our sheet. And so let me just trim this off too. Little strip, because that's not going to fit through the machine, and it's going to just get caught. So now we have our paper trimmed. All right, so now, and here comes the trick. We're going to take our die. Oh, wait a minute. We have to put on our adhesive. Sorry. I already cut one, so we're going to cut another one. Let me get a sheet of the chipboard. And I'm going to just put that on there. I'm going to use my adhesive sheets. So I'm just going to take this, cover it, and I just use, like, I just line it up and put one side down, hoping that sorry, are we back? Hello? Sorry, I had a phone call. Sorry. Okay, so I have just put on my adhesive, and now I'm gonna actually add a little bit more, because for this one I want to make this extra little piece, which is this is the closure piece for the top of the little thing to make it a box. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna need to cut a piece out of here to go along with that, because this is 12 by 12 paper and the die is a little bit longer. So I'm going to just cut out another piece here, and we'll add that on. Okay, so 6 inches, wherever you think that is, and we'll just stick that on next. So we've covered the whole piece. This isn't important, but to make my thing, I want to have it right. Okay, so let's take this off. Everybody with me? I do have more of the adhesive sheets if anybody needs them. They just came in last week. Going through them pretty well too. All right, I'm peeling off the whole thing, and I'm going to add my paper here. And something to be mindful of when you're using text and directional, especially if you have stripes going either way, really try to get this laid down exactly to the edge. And I'll tell you a trick that I have is I will lay my, I'll lay my board here, and then I can just like line my paper up here and then just let it fall down on it, you know, and then I know that my edges are nice and straight. That's a new thing that I figured out. Well, a while ago, but I forgot to tell you. So now I'm going to add my last piece of paper, and that's overhanging a little bit, so I may, it doesn't match up, but that's not going to matter. And I might just fold that under so it doesn't, or I'm just going to cut it off, because it might matter when we line this up. Okay. All right, we're almost there to the trick. Hang on. Okay, so now we have our entire piece of chipboard covered with paper. This is the direction. Now we're going to take our die, and here is my tip. When you get your die, you can write on it. Nobody is going to yell at you. You can write up here, front and back, okay? And that's how you know. This is how you get your front cover. So what you're going to do is your paper is headed this direction. You're going to flip this over, and you're going to cut it. That will cut out your front piece. Then when you want your back, you're going to rotate this, because the whole issue here is that you need to butt these two bindings up together. So one has to be facing one way and one has to be facing the other way. Get it? That's how it's going to connect. So that's all we're doing. We're just writing on the die, front and back. And that way you can know exactly what you're doing and do it the right way every time. And it does work. Okay? All right, is everybody, let's actually do it so you can see. All right, so this one's going to be the front. This one is the back. So when I look at this, my writing is facing that way, my writing is facing that way. I'm going to lay this down on the die, and that's how I got my back. I ran it through. Now we're going to, that's that way. Now we're going to flip it. This will be the front. Okay, I know it seems weird, like why would the binding be over here, but we're looking at the reverse, so don't worry, don't panic. Now I do want to make sure, yep, I'm okay. I'm going to put my little patch part down here where the tab is. Okay, can you guys see okay? I know, I wrote on a die and I didn't, nobody came to get me. I also put these things on here. You know what I think? This die is a tool. It's here to help you. So if I need to write on it, or if I need to add some foam to make it easier for these little stupid holes to pop out, I'm going to do it. What are they going to do to me? I mean, it doesn't look so pretty, but it works. And that's a lot of life, you know? It doesn't look so good, but if it works, who's going to argue with it? All right, I'm just going to make my sandwich here. And just make sure that everything is lined up, because this is... that's okay to do that. All right, so let's get our big shot here. And sorry, this is a little bit out of my usual thing, but you are gonna love it, because this is gonna be the front of my book. And if it's not, I should be fired. I'm afraid to say that. Okay, here we go. There's our front. And here is our little pocket. So while we're at it, let's just go ahead and do that, because this is a new die. I mean, we haven't officially launched this yet. We haven't had our release party. That is coming next week, next Wednesday. So we'll be talking about that. I have some really, really fun things lined up for it. So you have to come and see. We've got a Facebook Live at noon next Wednesday. Okay, that's February 3rd. That's right. If it works, then to heck with what they might say. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to fold this over, and I'll show you how this works. And I know US folks, we're working on it, but it's not here yet. But the UK people, you already have yours. So, all right, so here we go. See? Isn't that cool? It works. Oh, good, Teresita. This thing is huge. So, I was thinking, and I actually made one the other day. If you don't bend this, watch this. We're just going to fold these over. Look at the size of this puppy. Think about all the things you can put in here. A nice long, I'll show you what I did, even though I'm not supposed to show you this, but this one is one that I made the other day. I was just kind of playing around with it. It's not done or anything, but I made like a little folio for my cards. This is an A2 card and envelope, and that'll fit inside with this. And after I thought about it, I thought I should have kept the cover on, so I may add the flap back in or make another one, but because you could put like little pens, stamps, washi tape, whatever you want in here, and a nice closure, and you've got a little stationery set. Isn't it cute? I know. It is a monster, Cheryl. It is huge. But I mean, there's other options, which also not supposed to show yet, but how to see all comments. If you go, let's see, sometimes they say real time. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. Okay, Sue, are you good with that? Does anybody want me to go over that? It's really simple. The trick is deface your die and write on it. Back, front, and what you could do is just cut it one time, and pay attention to which direction your paper is, and then as soon as you're done, just write, you know, back front, and that's the tip, and that is it. I know this die is so cool. I love it. It really does have a lot of options. So here's some other things you can do. Wait, let me show you, because I did go to the trouble of making these out of Velcro, so I could, you're gonna see this on the videos because it's the same stuff. But okay, say you cut, I put Velcro so I could kind of combine them. I wanted to see how many different variations there could be. So here is, let's get our die again. All right, so say you just want to make a little one. You don't have enough time. Oh, okay, play it again. Yeah. Yeah, scrap paper would work too. Right, Glum, and then you wouldn't waste a piece of matboard. Okay, so say you laid it down on your die. Say you cut a piece from here to here. You don't have to cut the whole piece. If you know you want a short one, just lay it up on the, measure it on that line there, like that. And then when you're done, just chop off 2 of these little flaps, and you have this cute little, you know, tiny 5x5 book. It's actually 5 1/4. Let's measure this. Oh, that's 5. I think this is 5 1/4. Yeah. So, you know, roughly 5-inch book. Or you can, let's see, where's my samples? The other thing you can do is a 2, you know, same thing. Just take 2 panels, chop 1 off here, butt that up there, and cut 2 like that. Or you could do a 1 and a 2. You know, there's infinite variations. Here's a 3. I kind of like this one. It's just a nice size. So, and then again, you know how to work the spines, you know, you line up the holes, but you also have, like on the passport book, how we have these notches. So if you wanted to just add your elastic over these, you know, put it on the spine of your book and just thread it through. I'm trying to see if I have, yeah, like this. So this is the page element, the page folio, it's a thinlet that comes with it. So what you would do with that, if you want, is you don't even have to thread them through the holes. You can let them just rest in these little notches here, you know, so you can take them in and out. So like I said, lots and lots of options. What is Glum doing? It's her pleasure. Yeah, I mean, why not use all of it? Now, that's not all. Say you want to make a monster book. You can go 4, you can go 5. That's 2.5 inches. I mean, think about that. All the stuff you could put in there. All right, that Velcro doesn't want to stick, but see how thick that is? You've used your crocodiles to make money. Hey, there's Ulrika. I think you will, Brenda. I hope so. So there's that. Now here's another option. You could just make like even like a card out of this by just connecting 1 spine and then do like a little gatefold thing, you know? So I'm sure that you guys are gonna have a blast with this, and you're gonna be going to town, and we won't be able to keep up with you. So you have to share it in the group, any combinations that you get, okay? And don't forget this nice big one. Oh, and I didn't show you the other thing that I wanted to do. Okay, we didn't, oh yeah, we do have our, this is our little pocket maker. So let's go ahead and put this together just with some tape, just for now. So we're just gonna wrap this spine around. This is our front, this is our back. So let's just add a little tape. I might as well put this book together because that's what I'm gonna do. And for this, I might use the 1/2 inch tape. It's just quicker. And don't cover. You're gonna put your adhesive on. Let's move some stuff here. The pages, can you cut one? Maz, could I do that in the next one? The thing is, I'm gonna do all this at our release party, so I shouldn't even be doing this, but since you asked, and you know, this I don't know if I would have said. We'll be doing that on Wednesday, okay, Maz? Because I don't have a lot of time today. I have to get to FedEx. I have samples I have to send by 5, and it's 4:25, so they're all ready to go, but never ends, which is good. Where's my, oh, here, I'll do, because I know my grandsons are rough with things, so I'm gonna extra reinforce this so they don't rip it off. Yesterday they were out in the snow and we had given them this snowman kit for Christmas. It was horrible. It looked like a bloodbath, and my daughter put up a picture and the face of the snowman was red. It was horrible. You know what, I'm not gonna do up here. And then they had green, and they all had these like fiendish looks on their faces. That is a classic. That'd be a fun one to make, like the cover of a journal. Fun in the snow. Serial killer snowman. They're quite proud of themselves. My daughter's ready to kill us. It's probably gonna poison their soil or something. Anyway, okay. So we're just gonna line the holes up, and I'm leaving it kind of lifted off because this is sticky down here. And I'm gonna try and line that up, which is a little hard to do when I can't see exactly, but I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. So we're just gonna line that up. Now we've got our spine put together, and I am gonna fold these in. A blade in the kit from Grandma. No, I bought it somewhere. I don't know where I got it. I thought, what a cute idea. Might have been Ollie's Outlet or some, you know, cut rate. I don't know. Oh, they had fun. I'll get over it. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. I have just folded these in on the score lines, and I'm not sure if you could have seen them, but there they are, okay? And now we're going to insert this, and I think I'll just put one pocket in the bottom for now. And I think I'm gonna peel off this paper because I don't need all that bulk there. And you won't see it anyway because it's going in the book. And actually, I probably would use glue. I may go back and glue this because sometimes the chipboard does not stick that well on. It's like if you do like to like, so if I did paper to paper, it'd be okay. But I peeled this off. I'm not sure if this is going to stick on the paper, so I may have to go in and glue that. But you could even use a glue gun, whatever you want to do. So I just want to show you how. See, it's not wanting to stick. Should have thought of that. If you fiddle with it a little bit. Sorry guys. There. Yeah, I would recommend a wet glue. Never mind. Or just leave the paper on. This is my one nail. It's not working. Oh wait, let me get my, I always think of that after. There we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna fold that up. And then depending on where you wanna make your pocket, if you wanna do both of them, you know, you'd need 2. If you wanna do 4 of them, you need 4. And another thing that I would recommend is that you fold it all the way over, and that's gonna break your fibers so that it will, you know, not try to resist you. Let's put it over here for now. So I'm just gonna basically stick this inside at the end and just try to make sure that's lined up right and close it up. You want to make sure that it is at the right angle. Well, that has a little gap, but that was on me. That's okay. See? So there you go. Now you have a cute little pocket. Isn't that fun? So you can do it on either side. Yeah, I know. Use the pick. I know. So here's our book, and I think the boys are going to love it. Now, if you decide that you want to put a book in here, you can, because this is not you know, doing anything, and that can fold in a little, and you can do a book right down the middle if you wanted. I can't wait to see what you guys do. You are going to have so much fun with this. So make sure you share it in the fan club, all right? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cheryl. I'm pretty excited about this one, just because of all the possibilities. You are the friendliest people on the planet. That is for sure. Look at, that's half the comments. I love that. You can't wait to see what you do too. I know. Well, let's hope we get them in on February 21st when we're supposed to get them. And I will be this week. Well, this week kind of got a little derailed because of the videos that I had to do. So over the weekend, we're probably going to go to the beach, but I'm going to start getting out the invoices for the sets of the dies. Okay, so, well, thank you, Frederica. Yeah, I think there's something here for everybody. It can go together really quickly, or you can make a masterpiece out of it, you know? So, wow, that was quick. What the heck? I don't even know what to do with myself. Practicing distress oxides. Okay, well, you know what you could be doing, which I think this was Leslie's idea, to be doing your pages before you you get your book. You know, you can go ahead and do that. Yes, go to the post office. I will. I'll be going February 21st, hopefully. Okay, I will. Oh, go to the post office. I will. I'm gonna go. Thanks for coming on, guys, and Sue, and I think it was Cheryl that we're watching to see how you do this. Don't forget, just here's the trick. Write on your die, okay? So I will see you on Tuesday, and we'll see you Wednesday, and we'll see you Thursday of next week. It's gonna be our release party. We're also gonna be over at Create and Craft. And I just found out today, I got an email from the guy on Create and Craft. I thought I was just going to call in to say hi and talk to, oh my Lord, I forgot her name. Melvin. Oh, I can't think of her first name. Anyway, Ann. I was going to talk with Ann Melvin. Well, it turns out now they want me to get on Zoom and have 2 cameras going. So, we'll see about that. A landscape book of watercolor paper. That would be beautiful. Yeah. Oh, be dreaming. Be dreaming of what you're going to do with this. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.